hate your sexuality. You're gross.
How dare you? I am fart curious.
You are going to love my content, Freddie. I'll give you my friends and family discount.
You should have a family discount. I'm going on tour this year. You can see me all over the place. I'm going to be coming everywhere. So come see me. Get your tickets at robcomedy.com. My stand-up tour Allegations is going to be loads of places and a few you might not expect. I'm coming to all the big cities, but I'm also going to places like Whitby and Darlington and some other stupid places. So get your tickets now. It's an incredibly sexually exciting announcement. I'll see you there.
Warning. The following podcast contains extreme language and themes and is not suitable for all audiences.
Hello, welcome to Dead Men Talking with me, Rob Mulholland, him, a big fat coat boy. We've got little not gay Tom in the corner with his manager, Madison. And we've got a very special guest today. We have with us Charlene Cuthbertson.
Hi.
Thanks for coming, mate.
Thank
Good
you
to have
for
you.
having me.
We should explain who you are for anyone who isn't aware. So do you want to tell people what you do?
Well, I am a fart content creator. I fart.
And we are fucking delighted to have you.
This is the best day of my life.
Yeah, we're very, very excited about this one.
Good.
We've never met someone who specialises in farts before.
Well, I'm pretty new to the fart industry, really.
Yeah.
And it absolutely shocked me. I had no idea. It took me by surprise. I had no idea, and it is massive.
Yeah, you didn't even know it existed before you got into it.
No, I had no idea. I had no idea it was a fetish. Or, I thought, farts are funny, right?
They're very
Everybody,
funny.
We all love a fart, really. Don't we?
Yeah, I'm a big fan.
But yeah, I had no idea.
Is it on OnlyFans?
Yes,
that
I
you
do. Yeah, I do it on OnlyFans and
Yeah.
obviously on social media. So I tested it out first on social media. My boyfriend had been saying to me, "Oh, your farts are dead good. Please."
Is he also a fan of the fart stuff? Is
Well,
that what
he finds it funny. He ain't got
Right.
the fetish, but he does find it funny.
Sure.
And he said, "Oh, please post one." And I'm going, "No, that's fucking embarrassing."
So do you just have like especially good farts?
Yeah,
Is it-
well, apparently so, you know. I mean, I've always been known for farting, and my nickname as a child is Farty. My mum still calls me Farty.
Right, very
So,
apt now.
Yeah, Charlie Farley Farty Pants. That's my name. Still.
Yeah.
And so apparently, they're really good. They're really long.
Really long, right. So
Yeah,
I was wondering
long.
what made them especially good.
Good reverb, apparently. I don't know.
Real rippers.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
right,
Well,
right. They're not looking for like dainty farts. They want
No,
a real...
yeah, they want a ripper.
thunder.
They
Yeah.
want a ripper.
See, I would have imagined that within the fart porn community, that it would be like a cute fart. Was that you
I
want?
think there'll be a range
You
of
do,
it,
yeah.
surely. Yeah.
Some
like a
like the
little-
little cute toot,
Yeah. And some of them will be into like the embarrassment, I bet, and be like, oh no, I did a little fart.
Public farts are so popular.
So that's what
Yeah.
you have to do. So you
Like
film
you're playing
walking around-
bogeys.
Yeah, basically. Basically, all I do is wherever I am, doing whatever. If I need to fart, just grab my phone out, do a fart.
Yeah.
I say to my
Hang on,
boyfriend, "You want
Yeah,
to
that's
fart?"
But like, I'm the same with my friend Simon Lomas, who was our guest producer on here. I send him near daily fart recordings by voice note, just all the time.
Is that your love language?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, just let him know I'm thinking of him. Send him a little ripper in the middle of the night.
I couldn't get into the fart game because I don't trust my bowels enough.
You think you'd shit yourself?
He's got too baggy an anus.
I
It's not his game. You need a little bit more tightness to be in the fart porn game.
I would. A flex of shit would come out
Yeah.
constantly.
I mean, I'm not going to lie, it does happen,
Rich, what do you fart?
Well,
have you
do you
thought through?
Well,
Do you
when I
charge extra?
Yeah, definitely. When I first started doing fart content, I was in Thailand. So, after 3 weeks of being in Thailand on a Thailand belly,
Preach.
I
I've
was
been-
questioning my career decisions.
Yeah, I had one night where it came out both ends. Yeah. Like the food in
Nice.
Thailand is amazing, and I
Yeah.
overindulged and did myself a mischief.
Absolutely, yeah. So, I'm not going to lie, it does happen, but,
So it's you
Part of the
walking-
game.
part of the game, yeah.
So it's
You
you
win some, you
walking
lose some.
like round town and that.
Yeah.
In like fucking like tight little leggings or whatever, and you're like, oh, Trump.
Yeah.
And then that's
basically.
it.
That's it.
Where do you sign up?
You sign up at Fartastic Charlie.
Amazing.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Sounds
It's a
like a
great name.
Haribo.
Or my normal Instagram is Talk Like Charlie.
Right.
Can we see some videos? Are there videos that we can watch?
Yeah.
Like, I was wondering, do you specifically tailor your diet to this? Like, do you, when you're having lunch, you're like, oh, this will fucking make a good video?
No, do you know what? I've had a gastric sleeve, so I've lost 8 stone.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, so...
Jesus Christ, well
I
done.
saw that on.
Yeah.
You used to be proper.
Yeah, I was
minging.
a proper fat cunt.
I think Freddie speaks as a man who is still minging, having lost a lot of weight. How much have you lost?
Nearly 5.
Nearly
Well
5.
done.
You just need to do more farts and then you'll
Didn't
lose
cheat
weight.
though.
How did you do it?
Oh, you didn't cheat. You just got Legionnaires.
Yeah, I got Legionnaire's disease and then heart failure and then gallstones.
Oh,
Yeah, so he just
right,
can't
every
really eat.
cloud.
Nature's Ozempic.
That's
But
genuinely amazing, though. Well done, mate.
Thank you. So I don't actually eat a lot. You know, people go on about, oh, you know, what do you eat? And that's actually one of the questions that I get a lot is, oh, what have you eaten today? You know, or is your belly grumbling and stuff like that? You know, compared to my normal OnlyFans, like the questions that I get, you know, asked, it's gone from like dirty, like, you know, to, oh, have you been on the baked beans? You know.
That's class. So, like, were you already on OnlyFans then and you've
Yeah, so,
transitioned
yeah.
into the fart area?
Yeah, I've gone
right,
into
I
the
hear
fart
you.
niche.
I
Can
hear
we
you, I hear
can
you.
we click on the? Does anyone have this problem with their dishwasher thing? I have a feeling that that's going to be.
Yeah,
used
you go for that
for
one.
farting.
There's the twist.
These are good farts. Fair play. Fucking hell.
You know,
Fair play.
everyone's got their talents.
Like, I'm a pretty
So-
good farter, to be fair.
so
Like,
what-
I can really I can adjust my bum in a way to get different noises out of it. And like, I quite often fart loud, but not that smelly, which is great.
They're the best ones.
They
I
are
think.
the best ones.
So
yeah,
with
yeah.
that one, what was the problem with the dishwasher?
Just kept squeaking.
Yeah, a bit of WD-40 will fix that right up.
Yeah, you needed some
Fine there,
lube.
it's got poo particles all over it.
Oh, I bet your house fucking stinks. I bet it fucking.
does.
sound like her
Walk around with
DMs.
the Febreze.
It's light a candle. I'm going to make a video.
Is that the thing part of it that you have to go oops like that?
Well, kind of, you know, trying to mix it up, don't you? You know.
I see. So sometimes you go oops, and then other
Yeah.
times you look down the camera and you go, I
Yeah.
fucking meant that.
Yeah.
I
You know,
meant
and
every
they,
bit of that.
they seem to love it when you waft it as well, you
That's
know,
funny.
or like you're going to smell
So
it.
I bet it comes from like, maybe it comes from a bit from like childhood bullying, you know, with
Yeah.
like a brother or sister where you fart in your hand
Yeah.
and put it in the face and stuff
You
like
know, or a
that.
Dutch oven.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's usually where like kink stuff comes
Yeah,
from, innit?
something,
Yeah.
something weird from your childhood.
These guys have had a farty mum. That's what's happened. They've definitely had a gassy mum.
I've got a fart family.
Yeah.
My family are all quite, you know, we've always been quite open.
Yeah,
with
we've
it
got
and whatnot.
a house of fart at my house. Like, my missus will frequently let rip, especially at the moment. My missus is pregnant and fuck
Oh,
me.
congratulations.
Thank you very much, but Christ, the
Yeah,
farts. The
I
prego
bet.
farts are mental. Like, honestly, like the guys who are on your OnlyFans, knock someone up, you'll be delighted. This is chemical warfare around my gaff.
I have another question. So you mentioned that you have a partner at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Did he come before the fart fetish or after the fart?
After.
So when you sort of said like I'm going to branch out into fart porn, he was like sound.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we already did a bit of OnlyFans together and stuff like that.
Oh,
so-
I see.
So once you're
So,
already
yeah.
in, this is
Yeah,
like
that's
this is
it.
a very easy niche for you.
Yeah,
essentially, you're
that's
not
it.
having to do a lot. You're farting anyway.
That's it.
It's a fucking
You
great
know,
thing.
you
you've
all
landed on.
fart for free.
Yeah, exactly, like an idiot. Here's me wasting my farts when I could be making a living out of
That's
it.
it.
Farting money every day.
I've just shot 50 quid down the toilet.
So I always get the comments online of like, oh, you've got such a low IQ, and I think I monetize farts. Like,
Yeah,
I think I'm pretty smart.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like that's the like. Yeah, you don't have to be thick to do this. You
Yeah,
you found
that's
a
it.
niche.
Exactly.
Yeah,
You're
totally.
selling something that a lot of people find disgusting.
Yeah.
That's the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like also like most people go sit in an office for 8 hours a day. You know,
Yeah.
like that's shit.
That is
I'd
shit.
rather be wandering around my kitchen
That's
fucking
it.
dropping guffs.
Exactly.
Yeah.
100%.
Are there other fart content creators and you all just try and outdo each other?
Well, I'm actually part of a little group called the Powerpuff Girls. You know? And we all do.
So's Freddy.
You know,
'Cause
we
he's
all
gay.
do kind of different kind of farts. Like one of the girls,
You've got your own different skills.
Yeah, Alexia, she farts on food and then eats it. She
Whoa!
seasons it. Yeah,
That's like cake farts, because cake farts was my earliest introduction to fart porn being a thing. Do you know about
No, I
cake
don't
farts?
know about cake
It was an
farts.
old original, like Google cake farts. It was like one of the first things that went round the internet when videos were first going round. And it's literally a woman farting on cake.
You know what I like?
And like she sits on a
Cake
cake
farts.
and then she farts and her bum winks.
If you Google cake farts porn, I think you'll be able to
Yeah, it
find
might be quite hard to find nowadays
Nah,
because
I
it's
think it'll
quite
be all-
old.
They
There you go.
It'll
I'm sure someone must have uploaded it,
definitely
surely.
one of these.
I don't think those are the original, to be fair.
No, those aren't the
No.
original.
But anyway, there was a particular specific video I'm sure a lot of
Mm.
people listening will be aware of. And yeah, like they sit on a cake and then you see the bomb and you go like that.
Nice.
Yeah. Do you ever do any of those angles? Do you
Yeah,
know that?
sometimes, yeah. But I found that most people want they're kind of like into the fabrics. They want the
Right.
silk, they want the black leggings, the leather pants.
Right, it's about the friction
Yeah,
rubbing
and
against
what
it
can
and stuff.
trap the farts in. They want them trapped, you
I
know.
hear you.
So
So
some,
they're like rubber trousers or leather pants or something that keep it all in.
So some like to actually watch them, you know, like coming out, and
Yeah.
others, you know, they just want to.
Prefer just the idea.
Yeah, the idea.
It's like, kind of like the gateway porn to Naked Martin, isn't it?
Yeah. Maybe Naked Martin started out on farts and that. He's our friend. We'll show you some
Right.
of him later.
Do you have any women that sign up?
I have had a few women. Yeah.
Really?
I
'Cause-
think it's probably more curiosity. Surely they're thinking, can I make this work too? You
This
know?
kind of
Maybe,
feels
right, like research.
Yeah.
It kind of feels like it's a guy thing. Do you know what I mean?
I think so.
I think so too. There is a unique level of like grubby disgustingness that only men can really achieve.
Only
Like-
men can hit them levels.
Yeah.
absolutely.
Even when women are like, I'm well dirty, it's like, you are nowhere near as gross as the average man.
No, definitely
So
not.
you
Yeah.
got so there's one Powerpuff Girl who farts on food.
Yeah.
What sort of food does she fart on? Is it anything and everything?
Anything she's cooking throughout the day, kebabs, you know, chicken nuggets.
Is this Wigan
chips.
porn? I'm farted on a kebab.
Oh, she's brilliant. She's absolutely brilliant.
Oh, I'm Rick Guffey today.
Yeah, she just
That's
calls it
amazing.
seasoning. Yep.
And then what do the other Powerpuff Girls do?
They kind of just do a bit more similar to me. One's a bit more sort of like with the porn side, like a bit more like hardcore with it.
Sure.
Okay.
You know,
That's a talent
some-
though, because you've got to save a fart for while you're getting banged.
Yeah, and they
Whereas
also-
you can just film at any
Yeah,
point.
exactly,
Yeah,
exactly. Then one of them does scat because
Right.
that's quite a popular one.
Yeah,
The-
that's
the-
again like that's your next evolution.
Yeah, I'm all right. But
Yeah. I think you're good where you are.
The amount of guys that asked to eat my shit, you know, that was
Fucking
shocking.
hell.
Yeah.
That is shocking.
Yeah.
Because like eating poo is bad. I
Yeah, I
think.
just can't.
I think
you know,
one person is shocking.
I just can't imagine wanting to eat someone's shit.
No, I can't. I'll be honest. I'm with you. I'm with you. Like I'm just trying to think. Beyonce, would I eat a poo? If that was the only way it was happening, I probably would. But that's not my request.
But I
Just
would
give it a
smell
lick.
anyone's fart. I think if someone
You'd smell
said,
what, like Boris Johnson's dad?
if he farted and someone said, you want to fucking smell that? Or if someone says, don't smell that, it smells horrible, my instant thing is going, well, I want to see what
the
that smells
curiosity
like.
would kill you.
Yeah. If someone says something smells bad, I have to smell it.
Yeah, and you have to have a little wank, don't you?
Oh, I'm wanking.
Oh, bloody
yeah,
hell,
well,
that stinks!
Of course, I'm not wanking for long.
Have you ever like farted in a jar?
Yeah, we sell fart jars. Yeah.
Sick.
Sell them.
How much?
150 a jar.
Oh,
We're in the wrong fucking game.
Shut the fuck. 150 quid for
Dollars because it only
dollars.
But yeah, $150.
How big's the jar?
Like just like a little, you know, a little
Like a
finger
jam jar?
Yeah.
Oh, we've got
Just-
some
no,
jars.
it's just
Let's
like
get
a
rid of
little-
this stupid moonshine.
The stupid O'Donnell's moonshine.
Yeah.
O'Donnell's moonshine. Replace it with farts.
Oh, I tell you what we should do. So we should open all three of those,
Yeah.
get her to fart in one, and then just mix it up so we've no idea which one, and just send them out as prizes.
Lucky dip.
Holy shit, man.
Yeah. There's a whole world out there of it. I've had some mates who used to poo in boxes and send it to blokes on the internet and that. Yeah.
That is crazy. It is crazy what people ask for. You know, I got someone sent me a beach ball, like, you know, just a plastic beach ball, and they want me just to keep farting on it. You know, and then
Was
send
it
it out in the
Darren
post.
That's such a niche reference.
So, but yeah, so they wanted you to inflate it with farts.
No, like inflate it normal,
Right.
but sit on it and do videos of you just farting on this
Right.
beach ball.
Oh, I guess maybe the rubber makes farty noises as well. Is
like
that
really
it?
trap it in. I don't know, and then they want me to send it back so they can smell it. You know.
What
But
is-
the rubber's not going to have
Well,
any
no,
scent.
I mean, maybe they hope there's a few
Is that the
skid marks
weirdest-
on there or something.
Is
You
that
need
the
something
weirdest-
porous.
Is that the weirdest request that you've had, or have you had other ones?
I've had other ones, but I don't know. There's many weird things that people ask. I once had a guy ask me to rip up paper, you know, whilst wearing flip flops, you know, or there's like the tickling ones.
The
and,
paper. So were you dropping the paper on your toes or
but
something?
yeah, just sort of like ripping it up into like tiny little squares, but like trying to make the noise really good. I don't, you know, just
That's two. That feels like two at once, isn't it? You've got a paper
Yeah.
thing and you've got a flip flop
yeah,
thing.
flip flops.
Those are two like such mundane fetishes to
Yeah.
have.
And there was no farting involved in that one.
No farting involved in that one. No, although he did get me to do a script video in where I told him, I was like forcing him to wee on the toilet. Like, it's like,
Right.
you must wee.
This
I mean,
guy's
that-
fucked
yeah.
up. If you're into flip-flops, paper, and being forced to piss, it's like if you're into coats and soup and Anglesey.
That's it, yeah.
So I so if I was to sign up and ask for a request,
Yeah.
I could
If.
send you a script.
You can send a script, yeah.
Okay.
O'Donnell's Moonshine.
So how long are the videos?
It depends. Obviously, everyone's got what they want.
So I would quite like, if possible, for you to incorporate farts.
Yeah.
But I will send you a script, and it will be you doing a one-woman reenactment of Schindler's List.
What, and you're the gas chamber?
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, nice. I might actually hire you for some tour promo.
Yeah, I do weddings,
Amazing.
you know, funerals.
Very diverse range of fart skills.
If I knew that you did weddings, I would have definitely put you for my wedding. My wife would have fucking loved that.
Yeah, your wife would have fucking laughed.
Yeah.
I tell you what I'll put you
My
for.
missus would probably like it as well. Yeah.
Inglorious Bastards, opening scene where the Jews are under the floorboards, but you just keep hearing. You are hiding enemies of the state, are you not? The Juden is more like a rat.
I'm going to remake Race Around the World. I'm going to have you as the burner in the hot air balloon.
No, I'll get you as I'll get you as the old man's wife in Up. Just the first 10 minutes, just you farting and dying.
Farting in balloons. That's how they get inflated.
Yeah,
Can you fart on command?
no, actually, I
No.
cannot.
You just
no.
got to wait for them to
You-
happen.
Yeah. You know, there's things like, protein shakes or milkshakes, I find,
Yeah,
you know.
those will get you going.
Those will really get me going.
Do you do any yoga? I find child's pose is very hard not to fart in.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, it is a
If you
good
do those sort of stretches, you can, like a bit of
You
cat
can
cow, you'll really
you know,
get it
sometimes
going.
you just really got to, like, you know, wobble it all about, you know, get it all flowing.
If you do at any point during this podcast feel like you need to fart, you just got to
Oh, thank
fucking,
you.
you just got to
Feel free to
I
move the
wasn't
mic
going
to
to
where
ask
you need
permission,
it.
to be honest.
Yeah, we can't really bring you on and be like, can't believe you farted.
How dare she?
You make the studio smelly.
Yeah, don't make the studio gross.
That would be really funny actually if we'd have waited till she did it and we went cut.
Oh, God, that's disgusting. Get out of here. Of all the people you've had in here, I didn't expect this from you. It's genuinely amazing, though, because, like, yeah, so you, like, immediately, like, took off, did it, when you started doing
Yeah,
the farts?
straight away. So I thought at first I was like, no, it's embarrassing. I can't, you know. Even I've got a little bit of shame, you know. And
Then he saw the paychecks and you
Yeah.
were like, you know what, not that much shame.
I posted one without my face in, and it went absolutely viral. And I was like, okay, yeah, okay, sold. I know I can make that
It
work.
must be an underserved niche, then.
Yeah, I think it is. You know, 'cause
Yeah.
a lot of people are sort of like embarrassed about farts, aren't they?
Yeah,
You know, which I
but
don't
that's
get.
why people all have a kink about it,
Yeah,
though, innit? The
yeah.
shame and the dirtiness
That's
and the naughtiness.
And then
yeah.
obviously you've got all the side that hate it, which helps obviously your growth, the algorithm,
Yeah,
you know,
we
all
know
the
that.
engagement.
We
the
know
more
that.
hate you
Do
get, the more money you
make
make.
more
Yeah,
money
totally.
from OnlyFans or from farts?
Well, it's all it's all the
Yeah,
same.
the farts are
right.
on
Okay.
OnlyFans.
It's on the one page.
Yeah, so yeah.
I'm with you. I'm with
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Right. Okay. Do you make more money now that you have the fart thing?
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
It's all about niching down on the internet now, isn't
It
it?
is, yeah, it is.
you
And
gotta
I really struggled to find my niche, you know.
Yeah.
And
Well,
then-
you clearly have now. You're
yeah.
flourishing.
It feels like it was always destiny.
Did you
But
start
genuinely
to-
a great one to get into. A lot of people get into stuff that they're like, you know, the sort of the things that are popular. Like, oh, I don't really want to do that, but you're like,
Yeah.
that's what's making me money. But you know, you've had an absolute winner.
That's it. And, you know, obviously OnlyFans, a lot of people think that you need to do explicit content, and you don't.
You need to be
know,
creative.
There's money in everything.
You've got to be
yeah.
more interesting in that,
Yes,
isn't it? You've got to stand out.
exactly,
And like, you know, if no one else is doing massive rippers,
I'll do it. Someone's got to do it.
when you started the fart porn thing, was that when you was fat or when you was thin?
No, when I was thin.
When you was
yeah.
thin.
Do you reckon there
So
would have been
only
more of a
since October.
market when you were a big gal?
Maybe.
Because you would have had some fucking
You know,
bellows at that
I
point.
wish I would have done all the or the food challenges and stuff like that
like
when I was fat.
mukbangs.
Yeah, like really, but yeah. I
Were you
didn't.
doing normal OnlyFans when you were?
Yeah, so I started just before I had my gastric sleeve because I wanted to document the journey, sort of thing. And
Wow.
I knew my
nice.
intention. I knew that I wanted to do
yeah.
it.
Yeah, just like sign up now, and I promise in a bit I'll be fit.
It's like buying Bitcoin.
Buy the dip.
No, it's like when when you set up this and you did the first 1,000 people gave it for a quid.
Yeah, we our first 1,000 patrons we gave it for a quid for life because we had no content at that point, so we gave it away cheap. So it's essentially that.
Yeah,
also, Freddie was well fat.
And now
It happens to the best of us, Freddie.
Yeah, he's down to only overweight now, so we're very proud of him. He's finally not obese.
Is the male fart porn people?
I've heard about it. Yeah, I mean, I've not actually come across anyone, but I've seen articles. And
Yeah,
stuff
I think the
about
problem
guys.
with like male fart porn is there's more supply than demand with male farting in general.
Yeah. There
was
Like
one
if you're
guy-
a guy who's into men farting, you can find it.
Yeah, there was one guy I saw that was a builder actually, and he was selling farts, and it was like farting in a bottle in the water. I saw.
Yeah.
There are definitely guys. Yeah, so give it a go, guys.
I think I would.
There's still a chance.
I think that I would nail the fart, but I think that I would ruin the embarrassment bit.
Right.
So, because I'm not a good actor,
No, you're not. No.
so I'd have to be like, the farting bit all day.
Pro.
Do you know
Also,
what I
you
mean?
have an awful tone over text, so you'd really like. I can't imagine you're a great sexter. You would just be very blunt. I've jizzed. Now fuck off.
Yeah, all male fart pods would be, and then
Yeah, exactly.
I'll
To
give
be
it a,
honest, I giggle a lot of mine.
I'll give it
Do
a
you
go.
do you do pull my finger? Do you ever do that one?
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah.
Classic bit.
Yeah. And I love getting my boyfriend in it with a fart. Like if he's sat in between my legs with his head, I love getting a video and farting on his head.
Surely he knows not to go down there now.
Yeah, you'd think, yeah.
You'd think he'd
He
stop
must
risking
love it, really, 'cause, it goes down.
Well, he's the
so-
one who suggested it, innit?
Exactly,
So,
it's his
yeah,
fault.
yeah.
You reap what you sow.
It's genuinely fucking amazing. What a world. For all the problems with the internet, things like this can flourish. So it's not, there's good sides as well.
Exactly.
I think you're my hero.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Genuinely, you've got. I want to be you when I grow up.
Yeah, what a job.
I want to be a professional farter. It's if I'd have known that was a career when I was a kid, I would have never tried at school.
Exactly. You would never bothered.
I think as well, part of it is that you definitely don't look like you would do fart porn.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if I could picture somebody that did fart porn,
It'd be fat me.
they'd be
Yeah,
it'd be fat
let's be
you,
honest.
but with like a short hair and like dyed pink or something, loads of tattoos.
Yeah.
But
Hairy
you
pits.
look like you sort of
Normal.
do the school run. Do
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like you sort of look like you've just come from a brunch. You know what I mean? Like a nice normal.
Girly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think, that does
I
take
think this is a
some
compliment. I was expecting you to be minging.
I was as well. I really, really was.
I was also expecting you to smell more.
I was like, there's going to be an absolute mess coming in a bit.
That's a backhanded
Yeah,
compliment.
it really
isn't it?
is. Yeah. But there's a compliment in there somewhere if you want to look.
I'll
Do
take
you do you get through a lot of underwear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you sell it?
Yeah. Sell it.
How much does the underwear? go?
$150 for underwear too. Yeah.
Do they? I imagine if there's a little discoloration, that would only add to the
Oh yeah,
fee.
you'd have to charge extra for that, wouldn't you?
Yeah. It's a
You should
fucking
age them
amazing
in
world.
barrels like whiskey.
Inhale them like a bong rip.
It's a 12-year vintage.
You'd have to bleach them a bit, wouldn't you? Just Fanny's bleach stuff.
Oh my
They're
god.
bleachy. Fuck. They are bleachy.
They are bleachy. Yeah,
They're
we
bleachy.
do. We do have pH. You know.
Yeah. I know. Yeah.
It happens.
Yeah. I've seen women's knickers.
Yeah.
Do you collab with other farters?
I intend to with the Powerpuff Girls. Yeah, we
Yeah.
intend
No,
to
you
do.
should do some
I thought we
group
should do
stuff.
like a fart house. How cool would that
That-
be? We
well,
all
yeah, get some good ventilation. I'd crack a window.
Nobody let him match.
Are you going to get like Powerpuff Girl outfits?
Yeah, well, that'd be cool, wouldn't
that
it?
would be
I
sick.
like- yeah, I
What, he
like
can dress
that.
as the monkey?
Mojo Joe.
Yeah.
I'm not Bagsy in that one.
Fucking hell. Men are perverts, aren't they?
Yeah.
Men are,
Men are
fucking
disgusting,
perverts.
yeah. But I
you
love
should,
it.
Yeah, you should be very thankful that men are disgusting. It's very much giving you a living.
Exactly, I love it.
How about parodies? Do you ever do parodies?
I want to, yeah, I want to.
Donald Trump, then obviously.
Yeah,
Oh,
Nice
yeah,
one.
yeah.
You could play Hitman Bret Fart.
Yeah. Fart Simpson.
Yeah, Fart Simpson. Fart to Ted.
Fart its head.
Fart to Ted, yeah.
Oh, there should be no transgender people.
Saved by the Smell.
Save for the smell. Good. Yeah.
Saved by the Smell is great.
Follow through the
I'm
keyhole.
going to have to get you to write this.
Who would have a shit like this?
I'll come back if we get any more. Oh, mate, it's genuinely fucking... It's just poo. Bottom.
Who do you think you are?
Who wants to be a millionaire?
Who do you think you are?
No,
Is you-
poo do you stink you are?
Who do you think you are? Is you going through your family tree and experts telling you what they would smell like?
No. Who do you think you are? Is 50 people that are related to you, and it's all just their anuses, but they're behind a black curtain, but their anuses are poking out, and one by one they fart in your face, and you got to go.
Uncle Gary.
Yeah. Smells like a second cousin. That.
I've had that one before.
That's a trick. This one's an auntie, but she's not actually related. My mum just called her auntie because we were friends.
Everyone's got one of those.
That's fucking class. So, yeah, I'm genuinely just blown away by it. Like,
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Because of
Because of
farts.
farts. Yeah, you could do that one, blown away. That's a film. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I was thinking, Mad, so do you like reply to people and stuff? Do you do a lot of that, like
Yes, I
messaging?
do a lot
and
of
stuff?
messaging, yeah.
'Cause that's a big part of it, isn't it?
Yeah,
Like,
they
that's
like
why I
to
couldn't
chat.
do it. It's all the admin. You've got to keep a lot of
Yeah.
conversations going.
It is hard work. It is hard
Yeah.
work. But, you know, it's just, they just want, most of them just want like regular chat. I guess they're like lonely.
Yeah,
You know.
and like I'll be honest, like farts are a big part of the true girlfriend experience. So
Well,
maybe
yeah.
they're just trying to get a
Just want-
really authentic
Yeah,
girlfriend
I think so.
experience. Yeah.
And as well, like a lot of them are embarrassed about it. You know, they can't. A lot of people can't be open and.
Well, no, of
I've got
course
this
not.
fetish.
Because look, if one of my mates had a fart fetish, I wouldn't like actually judge him for it. It wouldn't affect how I
Yeah.
felt about him as a person. But I'm going to laugh at them
Yeah,
forever.
you're gonna rip them forever. Yeah,
Forever. Absolutely. Like if I found out Tom had a fart fetish, I think that's the best news I could ever have. I don't think anything could make me happier than that.
I would, if I had a fart fetish, it'd make my life so much better.
Yeah,
Because
you're
my
around
wife loves
bum,
farting.
and you're around bum-eye anyway. 'Cause you're so short.
But I've never been with a guy in real life that's
was
gone.
into it?
But yeah, or
What a
let
waste.
on or anything like that.
I think I'm fart curious. Like,
You could give it a go.
yeah. Like I've never thought about it before, but then when I saw you with that dishwasher, and I saw you
I'd
like,
do it
oh,
for
what
you."
am I doing? I'm like,
You could be a little twinge.
I like it when women are embarrassed.
Yeah, she feels bad, and that excites me.
She appears to be vulnerable because she's been caught farting. I might get to fuck her now.
Yeah, I think you just like sad women. I think
That's exactly it.
And men just love bumholes. Let's face it.
We do love
do.
Yeah.
Bumholes
Love
are class, though. You can't
Yeah,
blame us.
great.
Come on.
They're in the top 2 holes for me.
Do you?
Honestly, I think I might put them third, but I like all three.
Do you? Yeah, it's still Champions League. Isn't it?
Oh, God, yeah. You're still qualified. You're still promoted.
Do you have to be careful about what goes in your ass?
Well, do you know what? I actually had bumhole surgery 2 weeks ago.
Whoa.
Yeah, I
That's
did.
like when you have to get a surgeon to do a singer's vocal cords.
Because apparently, if you have too much vigorous bum sex,
Yeah.
then the body will instinctively make speed bumps. So you know, so you
So
slow
you get
you
like,
down.
so you get like ribbed for their pleasure.
Bum grapes, yeah.
Yeah, bum
so I had to
grapes.
get them, you know, removed.
Yeah. If you fuck her now, there's a little sign outside her house that says "Slow children." 20's plenty.
Katie Price has got that sign as well.
So my farts aren't quite back to their, usual standards.
you're
How
still
to-
healing.
Yeah, I'm
Still
still
healing.
healing.
You had to have surgery to
Yeah,
get
just
your
like
bumhole back to.
regular bum
While you're in
holes.
hospital, maybe get that scheduled in, Freddie. Maybe ask her, while I'm here, can you do the bum grapes and all?
But I was worried as well. Would it like stop? Because the noises are so long and so like. What if it went away? What if my fart career was over because I got rid of
Or
the
what
bum
if
It's
grapes?
like how Freddie Mercury wouldn't get his teeth fixed because he thought it might affect his voice.
Yeah. What about if you had the surgery and your fart sounded like a choir boy?
I've
You just
started,
fart,
I've started farting Chinese.
Can you imagine? Has someone farted?
Some of them sound like Chewbacca. I love it.
Why does it smell like sweet and sour chicken in here? I'm doing a Kung Pao fart.
Do you ever cheat on your videos and edit in other fart
No,
sounds?
I don't need to.
Yeah.
I don't
What?
need to.
Are you asking if she lip syncs?
Yeah, so you've never faked 100%
No,
authentic farts.
100%
Good on you.
authentic. Yeah, I don't need
Organic,
to. A lot
farm
of people
raised.
say, because I do give a push. So, like, obviously, when you naturally give a push, I do clench my fists.
Okay.
A lot of people say, "Oh, you've got
What,
a fart."
like you're powering up?
Yeah, but you need that.
She's
you know.
hulking up.
You gotta let it rip. You gotta get it out.
Yeah.
So But no, they're all, I'm just talented. What can I say?
Yeah, also, there are way easier ways to fake a fart on a video than having a little buzzer in the palm of your hand.
Yeah,
You can just edit it in afterwards.
Could we get
Exactly.
you on Britain's Got Talent?
I was thinking this. I think I should. Yeah.
Well, they got the
I'm
guy,
in.
haven't they? They got the guy, Mr. Methane.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He was an all variety act as well, Mr. Methane. There was a guy in the 1800s in like France who could like fart tunes and that. Like people who'd sell out theatres because there was no telly, so
I'm
you
gonna
had to watch
I'm
anything.
gonna have to give it some practice.
Yeah, but how class a night out would that be, right? Being in like 1880 or something like that. You go out, buy a bottle of Coke that's full of cocaine and morphine, chug that, go down to the fucking theatre to watch a guy shit himself on stage just jacked up. What a night.
What a night.
Yeah.
Also, it would be quite easier because him being French, I imagine Frere Jacques is really easy to fart.
Yeah. I think that's probably what you start on.
Anything that you can play easily on the recorder, you can fart.
Yeah, you can fart hot cross buns easy.
Three blind
Hot cross
mice.
buns.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
I've told you, my wife did that. Did Twinkle Twinkle Little Star farting once.
Yeah.
She did it.
She should set up an
It was
OnlyFans.
amazing.
No,
No, she's still
fat
fat.
as fuck. She's fucking huge.
What a donkey.
Jesus Christ. She should
very
set
thin.
up, she should set up two OnlyFans.
She's
One for
very
each
thin,
cheek.
and she didn't cheat.
Can we Google? There's a poet. I can't remember who it was. There's someone who's really famous. One of the famous poets who was obsessed with his missus's farts and bum stench, and he wrote.
Wilfred Owen.
James Joyce. It was James Joyce. Yeah, James Joyce. So not really a poet, more of a novelist, but his letters to his missus were fucking amazing.
Oh my God, read that.
Yeah. He basically was getting
Is this
really
like
angry if
loads
she'd
of
wash.
people that were into farts throughout the year?
Well, like, obviously they've always
So
existed.
yeah,
this-
they must
this-
have always been,
This
you know.
website.
James Joyce wrote at length about his obsession with his wife's farts in his 1909 letter. My sweet little whorish Nora. You had an arse full of farts that night, darling. Big fat fellows, long windy ones, quick little merry cracks, and a lot of tiny little naughty farties ending in a long gush from your hole. I think I would know Nora's fart anywhere. I think I could pick hers out in a room full of farting women.
I wish we'd put this to the test.
Season 2, who do you think you fart?
It's amazing, isn't it? Genuinely one of the greatest writers of all time, and was a mass. He'd be on your
I
own.
mean, he really loved her, didn't he?
Yeah. Oh, he definitely did. That's the thing. Like, it's like he's really gross, but like he really fucking loves her.
He really does.
Yeah.
Read this next sentence.
It is a rather girlish noise, not like the wet, windy fart which I imagine fat wives have.
Tom.
Confirmed. It is sudden and dry and dirty, like what a bold girl would let off in fun in a school dormitory at night. I hope Nora will let off no end of her farts in my face, so that I may know their smell also. Good night, my little farting Nora, my dirty little footbird.
Amazing, isn't it?
Wow.
Amazing, I love that.
Yeah.
Apparently, the not safe for work version is even crazier. Read if you dare.
Let's
Dare we read?
Wait,
Dare
that
we
was the
read?
safe for work version?
Yeah, that was the censored version. Yeah. But yeah, there's loads of them. He wrote fucking tons of them. 'Cause
You
it-
skip
it-
through
It's
until you get to
way,
the fart
it's way
bit.
too long.
Yeah.
You- well, skip
We've
through-
read the good bit. Like,
I think the
that was
guys,
the bit.
guys want to smell them, like on a lot of the comments and stuff like that. It's all, I would inhale them, sit on my face.
Can you get scratch and sniff cards made?
I should do
That was
that.
a big thing in the 90s, wasn't it? Like, like smell-o-vision. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Well,
they
I
sent
guess
out
that's like
cards.
what the jar is, isn't it? Like a little genie in the lamp. You
Yeah,
give it
it
a little
really
rub.
is.
Fucking hell.
It's amazing. You should maybe start. Maybe we could. There'd be a better way to store farts than a jar. Then we could fart on a sponge or something that could absorb it.
Something, yeah.
Yeah.
Have you thought about, like, do you just do the same types of content, or do you try and evolve your fart porn?
Well, I kind of just tend to just do what makes the money, which is just,
Do you
give
know-
the
do you know-
farts
do
and-
you know-
Follow the market.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know
yeah.
what I would think would sell well? Possibly, maybe.
Go on.
What that someone might be interested in.
I'd give you money
Someone.
straight after this podcast.
Yeah. I give you money now. Doing it at the gym.
Yeah.
So, like-
I mean, if I wasn't,
I
if-
know that's real as well, though. This is what's horrible about this. Now I know he's going into his real things. He's obsessed with women in gym leggings.
Oh, fucking love a gym legging.
See, I was-
Jesus Christ.
obviously-
Camel toe for days, mate.
I had to have a gastric sleeve. I'm really a fat lazy cunt, so there is no way I would be going in a gym.
You only have to do it once, though. You just got to squat once.
Just go in and pretend.
Oh, fucking jizz right then and there.
This has gone horrible.
What do you mean it's
I
gone
hate
horrible?
your sexuality.
Yeah.
You're gross.
Wow. How dare you? I'm fart curious.
You are going to love my content, Freddie.
Thank you. My pronouns are... Don't give a shit.
Ironically.
Oh, God. How much is it? How much to
It's
sign up?
only $9.99 a month.
Oh, that is
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah.
Can I trade?
That's like our top tier.
Can I trade?
I'll give you my friends and family discount.
Really?
You should have a family discount. Christ. You should be charging them more.
Yeah, friends and family's 40.
Yeah.
How much? Okay. We'll talk after.
Yeah.
We'll talk after the pod.
£10 a month plus 150 for a jar.
What would you like in return?
Money.
Yeah.
Yeah, money.
Mention
is
money.
hard.
From
That's
you?
very much.
I don't think there's anything sexual that you could do for it.
No, I know, but I could I don't know what I could offer you in return.
Yeah,
You
come
can't
on.
even put a shelf
Come
up.
on, yeah,
You're
what
not
can you do?
Nothing.
Have you got a gallstones fetish?
Yeah. If you want a fetish of a man that can only eat 7 things of being blind in pain.
I've got a man boobs fetish.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh, this is
well, there we go.
Wait,
We're back in the
look,
game, Freddie.
You know, all titties are good titties.
right. Okay.
Nah, he's not. You've not seen his.
I'll give you.
They look sad.
I'll give you a 10-second grope
Oh,
per month.
per month, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
the
yeah.
trade-off.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe you could just fart in a couple of jars for me and I'll pretend they're mine.
Well, we live in about an hour away from each other,
Yeah.
so we'd have to meet up at like Charlotte
petrol
Richard
station.
Services.
Right, I'll get back in your car, you dirty little slut.
Goodbye, my farty little fuckbird. Fucking hell. Okay, done.
We're
Deal.
in. Deal.
We need to wrap this up because I'm erect. And then I said to Margot Robbie, look, I'll only have sex with you if you get me a delicious liqueur in a stylish preserving jar known as a mason jar.
But where would you get one of those, Freddie?
Well, lucky for me, there's such a thing called O'Donnell's Moonshine.
And even luckier for us, they're sponsoring us. O'Donnell's Moonshine.
Moonshine, it's like an illegally distributed alcohol during the Prohibition era,
Yeah.
but they brought it straight to the 21st century.
Yeah.
And here's the bit that you're going to like.
Oh, yeah?
They have all different sorts of proofs,
Yeah.
from 17% for the pussies
Yeah.
all the way to 72%
Yeah,
proof.
for real men. I recommend you drink them irresponsibly and at great quantities. I think that, honestly, I am very jealous of all you who are still allowed to drink. This is the sort of drink I would drink too much of over and over again.
Yeah. This
Seems
is
very tasty. One of the flavours.
There's 20 different over 20 different flavors.
That's a
actually.
lot of flavours.
So the ones that I have yet to try, but when I am allowed to drink alcohol again, I will try.
Yeah.
Tough Nut and Very Cherry, because
Oh,
they
yeah?
are the best-selling
I
flavors.
bet you like Tough Nut.
And apparently, Tough Nut tastes like drinking Ferrero Rocher.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I'm all over that shit. And Very Cherry is like Mr. Kipling in a glass.
Right, I bet you
What's
like
that?
that.
Alcohol.
A man in a glass.
Alcohol that tastes like food. Fucking give me some of that shit. Absolutely.
Anyway,
Just-
get over to o'donnellmoonshine.co.uk and put in the discount code. It is DEADMEN10 for 10% off. They're also sponsoring Dead Meat. They're proper good eggs. We love O'Donnell's, and doesn't it feel apt that we're sponsored by semi-legal booze?
give it a try.
Get involved.
Drink something different. You enjoy it.
Yeah, what could go wrong apart from liver failure?
Hey, Rob.
Oh, yeah.
What are you doing Saturday the 30th of August 2025?
I was planning on burning down an immigration centre, but is there anything else better going on?
Well, there's not anything better.
No, there's nothing more worthwhile.
But my pitch would be to do
Yeah.
that the day before.
Right.
And then on Saturday the 30th, come to Dead Meat.
I should do that, seeing as I'm organising that festival and will be appearing at it.
It's in Manchester in Didsbury Sports Club, same
Yeah.
place as last time.
Which is
It's
now not underwater anymore, thanks to us. We raised loads of money, we saved it.
Driest place in the country now.
Yeah.
Bigger-
Apart from Freddie's mum's fanny after I'm done with her.
bigger, better, faster, stronger. Look,
Faster than ever, gayer than ever, more Muslim than ever.
first time there was over 600 people came.
Yeah.
This time we're looking at double those figures. We've sold loads of tickets already, but tickets are still available. You can get them via our website, deadmentalkpod.com.
It's comedy, it's chaos, it's free tattoos, it's violence, there's fire. It's going to be sick. Deadmentalkpod.com. Get your tickets. We'll see you there August 30th. If you enjoy this podcast, get us on patreon.com/deadmentalkpod for £3 a month. Extra every month. You get loads of extra content. If you want to hear how funny it is, here's a little sample for you from a recent Patreon exclusive episode.
I went to a place called Dylan's. I had the most amazing seafood chowder. They mentioned that the owners have changed hands, right? And what?
It just made me laugh that two men would swap hands.
Can I have a go with yours? Imagine if me and you swapped hands.
I'm kind of self-conscious about my hands.
Yeah, you got
aren't
little badger hands. It's really
Of
funny.
all the things you're self-conscious about, I reckon
Yeah.
your hands are your best bit.
I don't like my hands.
You do have
They
funny
don't
little
match.
hands.
They don't match the
You
rest
got
of your disgusting body.
I'm not very dexterous. With
No,
my
you're
hands.
not. No, you're a big fat clumsy oaf.
What I have really are two sort of angry little hooves that
Little
just
mitts.
that
yeah.
just kind of like I maybe have like one talon each, and I just kind of just
Yeah.
scratch into stuff and that.
Whose hand would you like to swap with?
Yeah.
Which person?
When we're swapping hands, do we get the abilities of the hand?
You get all the muscle memory of that hand.
Ooh.
David Blaine.
Yeah.
David Blaine.
No magic then.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, but a lot of the magic's in his head.
No, my hands, my hands are no magic.
Yeah, and you'd have no idea how it works. You'd be like, fucking hell. You'd be running away from your own hands. Like, what the fuck happened?
Constantly losing my keys. Like, oh, for fuck's sake!
Your hands are just in ice for a week.
I could never pay in coins ever again because they just disappear instantly.
Luke Littler is your one you want.
Yeah,
Luke
but
Littler's
that's arm more than hands. Your hands are just they're a part of it, but I don't think it's all in your hands. Like a concert pianist, pretty good.
Yeah.
Who's like the best at fingering in the world?
My uncle Colin.
I'd say
I speak of personal experience. Of course.
Guy's fucking great. Knows what he's doing.
I'm top 10%.
No, you're not. You've just said you're not dexterous. You've just talked about how small and undexterous your hands are. Mine are massive and very, very delicate.
No, but I'm all technique. I just punch it.
Just punch it.
I treat it like I treat the clip like a speed bag.
Right. Perfect. Yeah, probably top 10 in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, top 10%.
Top 10%.
Yeah. Well, a lot of them are like most.
Are you including people who don't finger actively?
Yeah, I think like the top 10% are almost all women.
Oh, good point. All right, men. Top 10% of men born in my era.
Your era.
Actually,
Interesting.
no.
No, era is one of the great fingering eras. I think we were one of the first generations of men to really take fingering seriously. I think we're really like you know when Wenger started making players eat pasta. that's like millennial men, isn't it? We were the first to give a shit if women came.
Yeah, like when
Half a finger.
Ryan Giggs started doing yoga.
Yeah.
A lot of other people thought it was gay,
Yeah,
but
the older generation are like, why are you making women come?
really prolonged things. Have you got some news?
Yeah, I brought some news stories.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know, let's go for the bottom one. Let's start from the bottom and work up.
Student urinated on by roommate criticises NYU's incompetent response.
Yeah. Guy got pissed on at uni and he's complaining to the uni. I don't think it's really their
Yeah,
fault.
it's not really their fault, is it?
Sometimes people piss.
Unless someone was pissing in their room that was above his and there was a hole in the floor,
Yeah.
then you could say it's their fault.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Were they in bunk beds?
I don't know. I've
I
not
feel
read
like,
any further.
I feel like this is a bunk bed thing.
Yeah. I've not read any further.
You know, some people would find him very lucky, you know.
Yeah, does he have an OnlyFans?
After a Tish sophomore woke up to her roommate urinating on her in their Broome Street dorm last week, NYU's campus safety, residential life and student conduct departments have offered little to no support in response to her repeated safety concerns, the student told WSN.
Yeah, like now I know it's a woman, it's worse. I thought this was hijinks.
The student, Eleni Belcher, said she...
Is she one of the Powerpuff Girls? She's working a different market. Just doing the
very
burps.
popular as well.
Yeah.
The student, Eleni Belcher, said she woke up around 5:26 a.m. Around...
Very specific for a round.
It was about 5:26.
Yeah.
5:26, 5:27.
I like the idea that Elodie Belcher's like, oh, I'm asleep. Oh no, I hope nobody wheezes on my arm.
On April 12th, her roommate squatting over her and urinating on her arms. Belcher said her roommate, who appeared to be drunk...
Yeah, this isn't a sober move. It's weird that he pissed
we've
on her
all-
arm.
Of all the places to choose.
Yeah, this now feels like a blackout drunk fuck up, right?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
no
An
one
accident.
sexually pisses on an arm.
I
No.
think the roommate is an odd place to choose.
Yeah, it is. But this is like when someone pisses in their wardrobe or
Yeah,
something.
you've
innit?
heard about it, and you know they're pissed at the end of the
My
night.
mate at uni pissed on his desk and ruined
Yeah.
his laptop that had his dissertation on it.
Unlucky.
What an excuse.
Yeah.
I would
Oh,
go
no, he had to fucking redo
no more
it.
the dog ate my homework.
Yeah, no, but he didn't get any fucking leeway from the uni at all. Just had to redo it all. It was fucking hilarious.
The roommate seemed surprised that she had woken up. She said she immediately got up to wash off the urine and clean the soiled mattress and bed sheets that smelled so rancid.
Yeah, probably smelled the
Surprised
piss.
that she woke up. I'm sure you'd feel that. Be like, oh, what's
Yeah,
that
I
haunting
feel
come?
like if I was pissed on, I'd wake up.
Yeah, I'd wake up 100%.
Yeah. I don't think you're that
Freddy'd
confident.
wake
are
up. Freddy'd wake up and put his face underneath it.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Give me.
Yeah,
I'd be like he was in Guantanamo.
I'd wake up like
Have a little rag on his face.
I'd wake up like Triple H going into a ring. Just,
He's like, how much for my bill?
yeah.
I was freaked out, so I got up and I said, "What are you doing?" And then she says,
Oh, it's a woman. It's a woman who did the pissing.
They're
Oh,
both pissing.
that's a
This has
shocker.
totally flipped it. I assumed it was two lads at the start, and I definitely assumed it was a lad doing the
yeah,
pissing.
definitely.
No, squatted over.
So now it's hot.
How low?
Yeah, it's
down?
sexy.
Yeah, I'm back in. Consider me intrigued. No, this is crazy.
One of my friends has got a piss fetish.
Right.
Yeah, she's pissed on me in the bath before. Yeah, just for shits and gigs
So
after a
it's,
night out.
Sure.
so it's her
Yeah.
piss fetish, but her fetish is pissing on people.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That feels
Rather than
selfish.
receiving. Yeah, but some people like giving like that. I think
Maybe
that's
she-
all good. I would say don't Cosby people with your piss. Make sure they're all waking
Yeah,
into
make
it.
sure they
But
Yeah.
Consent.
if you're sharing a room with somebody, how else are you supposed to mark your territory and remember what's yours?
Yeah, that's true.
If it
Say,
works for
you're
dogs,
mine
standard.
now. I've pissed on you.
That's how
You're
dogs
mine.
work.
Yeah.
That's how dogs work. That's how we should do it.
Freddie, why are you shitting
Sniff
in the
each other's
street?
butts.
It's how dogs
That's how
work.
dogs work.
Yeah.
Why you know that dog food, Freddie?
Freddie, why are you fucking that dog? That's how dogs work. I just love his shiny coat.
If it's good enough for dogs,
Yeah.
it's good enough for people.
No, it's good enough for you. Yeah, that's different to people. Yeah, I'm genuinely amazed this is two women because, I'm now wondering about the logistics of this. How does a woman functionally piss on another
Well,
woman's
it's
arm?
unless she's squatted over
yeah.
her.
Well, right, so she's stood on the bed,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
just over her arm.
Yeah.
This is bizarre.
Maybe that's why it's on her arm
well.
because it's hard to aim.
It's not hard to aim at the middle if you stand over someone squatting and their belly is there.
It depends where she's laying in the bed. If she's in a bunk bed, like Freddie said, then
Yeah.
it's hard to get in there, isn't it?
Right, she's sort of hovering. I think you can still hit the torso. I think the torso is the easiest bit to aim for.
I think if we can really push it out, anyways, we could probably aim a little bit.
you can
better.
aim a bit, definitely. I've seen it happen.
Yeah, I mean, I've just opened a bar and we've got keg urinals,
Right.
and I'm desperate to give it a go.
Yeah.
You've just opened a bar?
Yeah, I just opened a bar
Whereabouts?
in Frodsham, Joshua. Yeah.
What's it
nice
called?
one.
It's called number 13.
Right, you should have
Yeah.
called number 2.
Number 13 in
Yeah,
Frodsham.
yeah.
Nice one,
So,
yeah.
But we've got keg urinals. They're cool.
We'll have to pop down for a mocktail.
Yes. Mocked.
No,
Oh yeah, you're sober, aren't you?
well, I am because I chose to, and he's
Yeah.
just got a fat heart, so he's not allowed to drink anymore.
I still drink because I'm.
But
hell.
do drink O'Donnell's moonshine, and don't do it irresponsibly.
Is it just
I love the
is it
moonshine.
just beer or do you do food as well?
we do the
Don't feel like
charcuterie
I want to eat
boards,
from somewhere that you own.
especially if you see what I do in the kitchen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
1-star hygiene rating.
One of the Powerpuff Girls is in the kitchen just farting on everything that comes through.
Yeah. This has
Like,
been
it's not
cooked in the
allowed in.
Dutch oven.
This food is cold. Don't worry about that.
I'll go warm it up.
Yeah. Have you got a microwave? No, not really.
That's cool, though. Good on you.
Thank you.
What a little businesswoman.
Yeah.
Yeah, good on you.
Where was we up to?
Yeah.
I got up and said, "What are you doing?" She says, "Oh, sorry." Belches. Belches
It's
said,
a really funny response to pissing on someone when you stood over them. Oh, sorry.
Sorry to see
I
that.
didn't mean to crouch over you and piss on you. Oh, what am I like?
I was just in shock, and I was like, I don't know what to do. Belcher said she and her roommate have maintained a good relationship since moving in together last semester.
No, not afterwards. No, that's
What's a
before
piss
it.
between friends?
She's written that weird. She means that they had a good relationship before. They haven't maintained it afterwards.
Oh, wait.
But the incident may have stemmed from a disagreement the day before. Belcher
pissed
said she
her off.
texted her roommate, who frequently spoke loudly on the phone, asking them to lower their volume because it could be disruptive and frustrating.
Yeah, I don't think that is equivalent. A loud phone call and getting pissed on in the middle of the night. I think the pisser is in the wrong there. We've all been
Too
annoyed
far,
by a
too
loud
far.
phone call, going down the quiet carriage, pissing on people who are on their earpiece.
No, it was the pisser was the one speaking loudly. So she said, "You're speaking a bit loudly on the phone,"
Right.
and so she got pissed on because of it.
Yeah. Yeah, all right, yeah. She texted her roommate to be like, hey, don't speak loudly. She's like, oh, I'll show you speaks loudly. My piss hole.
Yeah.
Wow.
That afternoon, Belcher said she contacted the Department of Campus Safety about the incident and was told to meet with 2 officers at Carlisle Court. Belcher said that the officers filed a report with NYU and called the New York City Police Department, but after waiting for nearly an hour, they dismissed her and said it wasn't worth waiting for the police.
Yeah,
They've got bigger things to do
Yeah.
in New York. There's quite a lot of crime there.
There's 9/11s happening.
all over the shop.
It's the 9/11 capital of the world.
It is. Nowhere's had more 9/11s. You are right.
Yeah, if you want to see a 9/11,
New York's
New
your
York,
place.
go to New
yeah,
York.
yeah.
And then go to a Broadway show.
Treat yourself. 9/11, the musical.
Guess what happens in Act 1 and Act 2?
In a statement to WSN, NYU spokesman John Beckman refuted Belcher's claims that administrators showed little interest in the situation and said the Office of Student Conduct was involved immediately.
Yeah,
And
there's
then it's
only
just a
so
blah,
much
blah,
they can fucking
Yeah,
do.
Yeah,
what can you
You've
do?
already been pissed on, love.
It's one of those things where it's like, you're annoyed, but it's happened, and there's not an awful lot that we can all
And
do.
also,
is there?
everyone else thinks it's funny. So sorry.
I reckon other than, right, you two can go in separate rooms. I think that'd be a thing.
Yeah.
And then you go...
Probably give him a different roommate. Yeah.
Or maybe you chuck her out for pissing on someone.
I think maybe, yeah. I think that's probably misconduct from a
Yeah.
student to piss on someone else.
Yeah.
You know?
Apart from that.
I think it's a yellow card offence. We've all got a bit wild at uni, you know? There, by the grace of God, go I. I can't say I've not pissed on anyone at uni.
Yeah.
I had a piss
I didn't
fight.
go to uni, but yeah.
Yeah.
I had a piss fight with a stranger once.
You had a piss fight.
Yeah, I've had several piss fights, but once with a stranger.
Sorry, what? You've had several piss fights?
Yeah, so-
What tramp life do you live?
So I was in Australia, and some guy, I accidentally pissed on some guy's foot. I'm
Right.
like, oh, sorry, mate. And then he went,
Yeah, but pissing on someone, oh, sorry, mate,
Wait,
doesn't
wait,
really
wait.
cover it.
But then he went, don't worry. And then he pissed on me. And I thought, that's really funny.
Yeah.
So then I started pissing on me. And we're just laughing our heads off in this toilet.
Just pissing on each other.
And then we left. Never seen him again.
Can I say, I think that qualifies as a gay experience.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
that
really
definitely
does.
does.
Yeah.
it's
That is
pretty
100% a gay experience.
I say what was gay. I sucked him off as well. We had a cum
Tastes like
fight.
piss. I had a cum fight with this lad the other night.
And I won.
Yeah.
You
I
sucked
got covered in it.
him off and went, oh, sorry, mate. And he went, oh, no worries. Oh.
Yeah, that's gay. And gross.
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to have a piss fight with my mate every Friday for about 4 weeks.
Right. I
That
did have
is
an
odd.
incident when we were teenagers. We'd go hang out in my mate's like shed. His family had a house in the country, so it was like an outhouse that we could go get pissed in. And one night it was like middle of winter. It's like -5 outside. So like we were just pissing in a wheelbarrow outside because we couldn't be arsed going in the house in order to piss. So we just filled this wheelbarrow up throughout the night. And one of my mates eventually, obviously, tried to tip it on someone else, but it got countered so well. So we went to tip it, but the other person just saw and managed to tip it before he did. And like fucking -5, full wheelbarrow of piss all down him. And like we wouldn't let him back in the shed until he dried off. It's like covered in frozen piss. It was class.
I've drunk piss before.
Sorry, what?
I've drunk piss before.
And how was that for you?
Not great. I was on a night out and we had an after party at my mate's house.
Ran out of vodka?
I had some. Well, no, I had some whiskey. Apparently, I was absolutely.
Didn't have any
shit-faced.
Coke?
And I went to the toilet, and then my mate pissed in the whiskey.
Yeah.
And then apparently I was drinking it and talking about what great whiskey it was.
That's funny.
You didn't even know.
Yeah.
Annoyed me.
Yeah, a lad at my school downed a yard of piss. Just like topped it off with beer so it looked foamy on the top. Just necked the whole thing.
I've drank piss for a dare.
Yeah.
Just because someone dared.
Am
me
I
with
the
that,
only
though.
person in here who hasn't drank piss?
I haven't drank piss.
There we go,
no,
thanks, yeah.
But you have been pissed off.
Madison's remarkably
I have been
quiet
pissed
over
off,
there. All right, fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't piss for a dare.
You weird little freak.
I was like 18. It was funny.
Everything's funny
I
at
say I
18.
did it. I've done it about 10 times.
Would you drink piss?
For what reason? I don't drink anymore, so that's one big
No,
angle
just
gone.
a shot of piss.
It'd have to be cold, surely. Like hot
I
piss.
don't know if
Hot
that's-
piss
I
just
think
wouldn't go
cold's
down.
worse.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
then you
think-
gotta wait for
I
it
think
as well.
like refreshed at least.
No,
you
I
know.
want fresh from the source.
Okay, well, in your piss, we'll put a little ice cube to keep you happy.
Thank you.
Because the fart porn girl has standards about how she will drink her
Yes.
piss.
Yeah.
And for you,
I think
it's
I want it. Yeah, I want it straight from the source.
it's my piss.
Well, no,
£1,000.
no.
£10,000.
No.
£50,000.
Show me the money.
50's where
I
we
want
got
to see
you.
it on the table.
All right, what about this? Your unborn child
Uh-huh.
has a disease,
Right,
and the only way that it can be cured
right.
is to drink my piss.
Well, yeah, then I'd probably have to drink your piss, wouldn't I?
Yeah, because that's probably worth more to him than 50 grand as well.
Yeah, it's my child. Like, yeah, if you offer me 50 grand for my baby, I'm not going to sell it.
Ask him in 3 years once he's done one.
Once I've done a baby. Is
No,
that
once you've left.
Oh, right, yeah, once I've fucked off. Yeah. Following the family tradition, I will be leaving my
Oh,
missus as soon as the
I
baby
see.
is born.
Only logical
That's
thing
my
to
father
do.
taught me.
Hang on, is your who do you think you are? Just mums? I come from a long line of mums.
Yeah, I think they're just all mums. That's how it works.
Oh, mate. Right, well. So
Anyway, we've got another thing. Let's have a little look at this video of Tough Gig, actually. I wanted to show this, Freddie. This is a comedy gig going very badly
Oh, they're fighting.
Yeah.
Oh,
Good aim.
fucking hell, he's smashing him with the mic
Yeah.
stand.
This is my favourite bit in a minute.
Which one's the comic?
I think the guy in black is the comic.
Yeah. The guy who's swinging is just an audience member.
Here he goes, Lion Tamer.
Whoa, throw a full stool at him.
I mean,
It's
that
mad
took a
they
while
took
for them
that long for them
it
to
took
jump
a
up.
while.
Isn't it crazy?
That
There's loads of
is.
big blokes in the audience when it
Yeah.
pans round, and all of them are just stood watching.
The comic does amazingly to dodge all that.
Yeah, it's fucking very well done.
He
To
does.
dodge like the fuck.
Freddie wouldn't.
No, God, no chance. Without Matt, he moves on stage. It's like a fucking punch bag sat there.
You say it's amazing that no one jumped in, but if I was there, I'd be like, someone's going to get a twat now. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
I'd be the one recording.
I think I'd
Yeah.
jump in. I'll get stuck in. Bit of
If
fun.
it was my mate, if it was someone I didn't know, I'd be like, oh, this would be fun.
The bit where the bass comes off the mic stand is gnarly because like those
Yeah.
are fucking heavy. Those like there's just it's like a 5 kilo fucking disc in it.
Yeah.
And like, if that the way that flew across, that hit someone, they're fucking toast.
You ever been attacked on stage?
No, someone did. I've been sexually assaulted on stage, but I've never been like violently attacked. Oh no, I
So-
have actually. No, but they didn't actually get to me. They missed with their punch because they were too pissed.
Oh, I see.
So I've had people try. But yeah, like at Edinburgh late night, it's happened a couple of times. People are just hammered, and I've had a go at them.
a couple of times where people have come up to the stage and
Yeah.
stuff like that, and
Yeah.
you know.
That's mental.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does just fucking happen. But like, I want to see the joke that led to this.
Yeah.
It's a thing I want to, not to victim
Yeah, what
blame,
happened?
but I want to see what happened. You know, I want to see what the comic said because I bet it's funny if he's got that
bet.
angry.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
It'll
If
be
someone's
dark.
got that
We know
annoyed,
it's dark.
it's got to be something really funny. What'll have happened is he will have just made an innocuous joke that somehow happens to hit something that's happened in that bloke's
Yeah.
life.
And
And
he
he's laughed at
decided
all
to be
the other
offended.
stuff, but he's gone, no, that one affects me.
I had it about 12 months ago where I was doing a gig in Boston, in Lincolnshire,
Yeah.
at this theatre. I want to say Blackfriars Theatre. or
I know the
something
one.
like
It's
that.
that's the one where like I had a really horrible gig last time I was there because like they were dead weird about Dan Tiernan being gay, so I didn't like the audience.
I did some rude jokes, and I think I did.
As is your want.
I think I did a joke about. I can't remember what I did a joke about. Oh, I did that disabled blowjob bit.
Sure.
And the guy waited till the end, and he waited till like my last bit, and he stood up as if he was going to leave. And I never take the piss out of people who are leaving my set because I think I think if you don't like what I do, and a lot of people don't.
Oh, this guy knows his comedy. See you later.
I think that if you just get up and remove yourself from the thing,
It's a mature way
it's
to
a really
act.
adult thing to
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
I don't like this. I think I'm going to sit in the bar for a bit. Fine. I'm not like, oh, can't handle it. It's not like, you know, it's rubbish that. So, but he's taking ages to leave. Like he's making a real show of leaving. He's slowly putting his fucking jacket on. He's fucking taking his
I
time.
didn't say anything.
And so I just stopped doing the joke, and was like,
Coat.
and he went, if you want to know why I was leaving, I think it's fucking disgusting that you would make those jokes. And then he goes, I'll be waiting. He goes, my daughter's disabled. He goes, and I'll be waiting for you outside in the car park. And then he left. And it took literally every single ounce of me not to go, at least we know where you've parked.
But yeah, I always.
Your daughter's disabled, is she? Does she give good blowjobs?
I hate that fucking thing where people find one thing. We had it online actually over Christmas. This one was really annoying. Like we had the bit where we'd made some in a clip. We'd made some joke about miscarriages. I think it was in the Blessica Blimpson clip.
It was in the best clip.
And someone replied just like, oh, I imagine if you had ever had a miscarriage, you wouldn't have done this. And I'd had one like a week before. It's like I was like, fuck off, actually.
Yeah.
Really annoying.
But also,
actually,
you couldn't say anything.
No, I couldn't
bet
say
that's
anything.
what that killed you. That you
Yeah,
couldn't
because
say
I couldn't
anything.
say anything. It was well annoying. So I wanted to be like, actually, yeah, I have, and I like it makes me feel better to laugh about it. So fuck off.
Yeah.
Just because you like don't feel good
I
about
love
it.
dark humour.
Me too.
I love
Something
taking
gets
piss
me
out
through.
of everything.
Could you name your child that comes through, like middle name Blessica, just as a
No,
little-
we're already on the middle name negotiations, and I'm doing great. Because what I did is the classic
Oh,
negotiation.
you got first name nailed.
No, we're still working on names. Still no idea really, but
So you're going middle name first.
no, because we're just working on negotiations of names. So we're like, it's all coming at once.
What about
But-
surname?
Well, we know what that's going to be. It's
Well,
mine.
no point calling him Mulholland because you're not going to have
Fucking
anything.
leave soon. won't it?
Yeah, but no, so my child knows that one day they will leave their family. No, like, so we negotiate on names, and what I've done is the classic negotiation tactic of anchoring a position immediately that is so wild that I can now negotiate back to something that's quite ridiculous, and my missus will let me off with it. I've already, I'm definitely allowed the middle name Marcelo. I might be allowed, if it's a girl, the middle name Bielsa. I'm angling at the moment for first name and middle name Tony Aboa. I want my kid to be called Tony Aboa Mulholland, right? And now the way I'm convincing her to let me have Yaboa as the middle name, because that's the sticking point currently. She's all right with Tony.
Tony, not even Anthony.
No, we won't call him Anthony because it is Anthony Yaboa.
Yeah.
But like the reason it needs to be Tony Yaboa is because of my good mate Tony Basnett, right? We can't call our kid Tony because Basnett will be a prick about it. So we've got to call him Tony Yaboa to make clear it's not about Basnett.
Oh, so you have a first name Tony?
First name Tony.
I thought you meant middle name Tony.
No, I want Tony Yaboa, Marcelo Bielsa Mulholland. But I'm definitely, because I've said all these things, I was originally campaigning for first name Radabe, so I've been allowed Marcelo. You know,
I'm going to tell your missus about your plan, and she's going to counter by going, I think we should call it Freddy.
I don't think she will. I think she's pretty okay with it not being that. But also, my missus is silly, and like I'm appealing to her. I'm like, it'd be dead funny, and you're funny and cool. I think that'd be great. So I'm working on it.
I think you should go with Charlie. Charlie's a good name.
Charlie's
Everybody
a
loves
good
a bit
name.
of Charlie.
That is true. Yeah. I'm gonna sniff my baby. Yeah. I don't know. We'll work that out. But yeah, like I'm definitely gonna have some weird middle names. I think middle names are fun, innit?
There
Have a bit
is.
of fun.
There's not. I mean, there's no point committing to a name yet because it might not live.
Right. Yeah. It's there is that 0.5% chance. I think it is. So yeah, consider that. Nice one, mate. Yeah. The miscarriage happened like immediately. It didn't implant. It was a very different thing. There wasn't a baby that like died.
Yeah.
It just like the egg got fertilized and it went into the womb and then just sort of fell out.
Flushed away.
Yeah. So like, it essentially
That's what
was
the Disney film's about. It's just a bunch of mice and an embryo.
That's another parody you could do as well. Flushed away.
of shite and meth.
Pocahontas.
Can you poo with all the colours of the...
Beauty in the East.
I'll take it.
Yeah. I'm trying. Hey, Freddie, do you know what people should buy?
Condoms.
Probably. And also supplies. The world will probably end soon. But also, before then, tickets to our live podcasts.
Oh my God, we're doing a live podcast.
Not just one. One would be churlish. We've already done one in Manchester and it was good. You think you can watch it on Patreon. But if you'd like to come see one recorded for yourself with your own eyes, people can do that.
We are going to Liverpool, Birmingham, Glasgow, Leeds, London, and Hull.
Yes.
And you can get tickets right now over on Patreon.
Yeah.
If you want to wait until they're public, they'll be public on the 1st of April on our website, deadmentalkpod.com. But if you want to get them right now, because they will sell out, make sure you get them. Head over to Patreon, patreon.com/deadmentalkpod. You can sign up for a week free and you get your tickets anyway.
There
And
you
then
go.
we're so confident that you'll love us and stick around.
So that's Liverpool on the 30th of April, Birmingham 11th of May, Glasgow 18th of September, Leeds the 1st of October, London the 9th of November, and Hull the 13th of November. Get your tickets now. Right, have you got a shit feature, Tom?
Oh, we've got the world's greatest feature now. In a minute.
You need to load this up.
Time for Cunt of the Week.
Let's see what it is. Spin the wheel. Spin the wheel. Oh, it's like baby.
My baby again. Charlie, I don't know if you've seen or listened to the podcast before. We have a feature called Cunt of the
I
Week.
assume you haven't because you're here.
We have a feature called Cunt of the Week. I'm going to read out 3 stories sent from our listeners and we're going to decide who the cunt of the week is.
It could be anyone in the stories. You know, it doesn't have to even be the person that they're meaning it to be about, you know.
It could be anyone. And we're going to have loads of fun along the way.
Yeah, that's not guaranteed.
But also, what is guaranteed, the winner will receive some O'Donnell's moonshine.
Lovely O'Donnell's moonshine.
Yeah. And
In several delicious flavours and some wildly irresponsible strengths.
and one of them will be filled with a fart.
Yeah, we definitely got to get a fart in the prize this week.
Yeah.
But what you don't know is which one of us is going to be farting.
The twist is all of us. If you want to enter, you can email deadmentalkpod@gmail.com with your Cunt of the Week story. Yeah. Right, first one, dog fucker.
Is this one about you, Freddie?
Great
It's good enough for dogs.
In high school, my sister made up a rumour that I fucked a dog. For context, I went to a very small school in rural Australia.
Great rumour because everyone wants to believe it.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
At school, that is going to
Yeah.
fly. As
That
adults,
is.
we're all going to go, he didn't fuck a dog. But when
Yeah.
you're 13, everyone's going to be like,
Yeah.
oh,
Absolutely.
he fucked a dog.
And even if you didn't, brilliant. I'm
Yeah.
still going to say that you did.
It's the David Cameron fucking a pig thing. It's more fun to believe it, so let's just do that.
Yeah. I would love a rumour about one of my mates fucking a
Oh,
dog.
sorry, don't want to step on your toes.
Quick, get the jar.
I'm only a keen amateur.
Can we sell our farts at Dead Meat?
Yeah, I think people would probably buy them. Yeah. Right. Let's each fart in a jar, and people can do a blind auction on it. We'll see who sells their fart for the most.
I mean, right. So
I think Israel will buy mine. Just to kill Palestinians.
Explosives.
Just launching your jar into a refugee camp.
that's got to be a war crime.
Yeah, that is chemical warfare. That's explicitly banned by the Geneva Convention.
Even Netanyahu would go, this is too far, lads.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Keep the hostages. not us.
Just send the mustard gas. Be nice to him.
Keep the hostages. I'm not asked.
That'd be an amazing about turn from Netanyahu. You know what? Not asked.
You know what?
Chill
I'm
out.
not even asked.
Sounds about that, lads. Should we shake hands? Move on.
I don't think any leader can ever say I'm not asked about anything.
No, you can't, because you're literally being paid to be asked. Right.
Right, so he's a rumour about him fucking a dog.
Yeah.
This consistently resulted in people woofing at me, which is quite funny, and I would have probably done the same.
Yeah, we all would have done that.
Yeah. But I hated one of the cunts barking at me and turned around and punched him in the face, breaking his nose. Who's the cunt? Me for punching someone and breaking their nose? The cunt for barking at me? Or my sister for starting that rumour?
I honestly don't think any of these are a cunt. Because, like, the sister's done a funny thing, funny rumour.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
lad who got punched has done a funny thing, barking. But the guy who's punched him has done a fair thing and punched someone who's been a knob.
I don't know. I think if there's a rumour about you shagging a dog and someone's woofing, you've just got to lean into it.
Depends who it is, though. This is a guy who already hates. If your mates do it, that's fun. They're allowed. If some dickhead you don't like is having a go, I don't know. I think if you're a dick and you get punched in the nose, you can't really complain.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Have you ever been punched in the nose?
Yeah, several times. And to be honest, most of the times I deserved it. There was one time in specifically where a guy punched me. The next day I saw him in a pub and I bought him a pint because I was like, yeah, I deserve that one. I was being a fucking dickhead. So, like, you know, I was being a dick. He punched me in the face. Even.
Yeah, problem solved.
Yeah, it really, like, sometimes it works. Like, you know.
You've got to own it. If you're a
Yeah,
dick, you've
sometimes
gotta
you
own it.
deserve a smack
Yeah.
in the face, and I definitely have done on several occasions. You know, it's like it's not that much harm's done. You got a
Yeah.
bit of a sore nose the next day. Get
Yeah.
over it. You know,
Your
you've learned
ego's
the
hurt a
lesson.
little. Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't met anybody who even wanted to punch me in the face.
You sure about that, Freddie?
Oh my god!
I mean, he fucking works with a couple.
Yeah. If we weren't sat so far away, I'd have hit you during this podcast at some point.
I just think you're too physically frail. I'm worried if I hit you in the wrong place, it'll like a factory reset button.
I also
What? Then you have to choose a language for me.
Oh, I'm choosing Chinese, 100%.
don't want to touch it. I just assume you're covered in some sort of thick grease.
Yeah, like a film. Like if you don't clean a hot tub and it gets I bet you got skin like custard.
Or soup.
Yeah, soup. Yeah.
Yeah, soup, yeah.
Always bringing it back to soup, Christ.
Right, so what we're saying, this
No
guy's
one's
not
a cunt, though,
I
don't
think no one's a cunt, but other people are welcome to their opinions.
If anyone's more cunty, it's got to be the sister. But
Yeah.
You
But I
know.
also think it's a
is
teenage
funny,
fun
yeah,
thing, isn't
it
it?
is, yeah.
It's a funny rumour to start about your
Definitely.
brother.
But you know, it's okay to be cunty sometimes.
Exactly. And I also think, like, with brother-sister stuff, like, there's no who started it, because it's just
Yeah.
you're each retaliating to each other. It's Israel-Palestine again.
Yeah.
You know, but no matter how far back you go, you know, it's like that thing, so...
Well, that's what he should have done, really. He should have started a rumour about her.
Yeah. It's been like, the only reason she's saying that is because she sucked off a dog.
Yeah. We double teamed the dog.
Yeah, me and my sister had a threesome. I don't know why she's denying that she was there. We both fucked dogs.
Yeah.
We're the dog fuckers.
Yeah, just because she didn't come.
Yeah. My name is George Dogfuck.
Right, next one. I'll start off by saying I'm not sure if this girl was really a cunt or just an absolute wrong'un, but I figured you'd appreciate the story.
Thanks,
Okay.
yeah, we do.
I'm
yeah.
going to go with girl does something mildly annoying and this man is over.
Woman asks for equal pay.
Last week, I was on my way out for an evening and was waiting for a train. A couple of girls in their early 20s sat down on the bench just along from me. After a couple of minutes, they asked me if I had a tissue, as one of them was trying to clean something off her bag. I passed the packet over and asked what it was. Her friend laughed and said, "You don't want to know." So I joked, "Is it shit?"
Good gag.
Both girls started shrieking hysterically, and I looked again at the bag. Seems I was accidentally right.
Right.
Hang on. Shit girl then told me the story. She was on the way to the station and found she really needed to do a shit
Oh, no, come on.
and went into a bush. She then gestured at her bag and also at the front of her trousers, which were an unfortunate light grey pair of jogging bottoms. I think she must have either aimed badly or squatted incorrectly or just somehow squirted shit at her bag, then not noticed, picked it up, and the shit had transferred onto the front of her trousers too. Rather than going home to change, it's uphill, or buying new trousers, I can't afford it, or walking 5 minutes to the supermarket for proper cleaning stuff, I don't want to miss the train, she just keeps dabbing ineffectively at her shitty bag and shitty trousers using my tissue and her mate's Bacardi, occasionally pausing to spray it with perfume. I'm on my...
Oh, that lovely scent of Bacardi Breezer, perfume and shit.
She said, I'm on my way to meet my new boyfriend. Do you think he'll notice? Yes. So is she a cunt? Surely it's better to be late and clean than on time and shitty.
Now, yeah, that is bad, but if this is a new boyfriend, I bet he still shags her.
Yeah, probably.
Weird line of questioning from him where they've gone, can I borrow a tissue? I just need to clean something off my bag. He's gone, is it shit?
Yeah, I think he was just being like, it'd be funny if you had shit on your bag. He was trying to be a joker, big jokester.
This is why people shouldn't talk to each other on public transport.
See, the thing is, though, the real trick she's missing is actually how much she could have earned off them shitty pants.
Exactly.
There we go.
Those pants are worth
Always
a
a
fortune.
businesswoman.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You need to do some community outreach. Teach these girls how to make a fucking living out of this stuff.
Yeah, monetize everything.
Because I think what she's done here is just a bad squat. Like, because you know when like you pull your trousers down and there's that little hammock underneath.
Like
I think
caught it.
I think she's pooed into the hammock.
Yeah.
You would at least like flick it off.
Well, I think that's maybe what she's done, and it's landed on her bag. She's catapulted it out, rolled down the front of her bag, which is in this situation.
I've never done a poo in the wild.
You've never shot in the wild?
Never.
So a bear doesn't shit in the woods.
I've never done a
'Cause he's
wilderness
gay?
poo.
Because you're gay, yeah, it's funny.
I don't. Again, I've not had a solid shit in years, so. I just
Those are
don't
the better
trust
ones to
it.
do outside, easier. Don't even need to bury it. It just runs downhill. Just do it on a slight slope and you're sorted.
Yeah, but I worry about it getting into a water source.
Yeah, you got to
Very
shit away from
considerate
water
of you.
source, yeah.
I've shit in the wild on a long hike.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have got to.
I just used to drink a lot and it'd be like middle of the night and everyone would be closed and I'd have to poo in a bush.
I've never done it. I don't think I'd want to.
Well, I didn't want to. No one's like, oh, you know what I'm going to do tonight? A couple of pints and I think I'm going to shit in a bush.
Yeah, I'm not sat at home going, I think I'll go outside for a shit.
It's very much an emergency manoeuvre.
He is with his portaloo.
See, my brother,
I've got
he's got
Portland.
IBS, and he'll often run into the woods with his and use his sock.
Your brother's got IBS.
Yeah.
You are in a
Yeah, we're
family
in a-
heritage
yeah.
tradition.
My,
aren't
my
you?
brother does OnlyFans as well.
Shut up,
Does
does
yeah,
he?
Yeah.
Does he do diarrhea porn?
No, they do van life. They travel around in
Right,
their
yeah,
van
yeah,
and
yeah.
do stuff like that. Yeah.
Wow.
What was your dad like? Is he in prison now?
I bet not great.
My dad's actually RAF police.
Right, yeah. It's that one.
So
where the-
we've got a lot of like toilet humour, dark humour, in that kind of environment.
Right.
being- yeah.
So which family member touched you both? Then? It's got to be. You can't both go into well. It's one of them.
Somebody.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
No, it was my best friend's dad when I was 15. I ran off with him. You know what? And the funny
Did
thing
you?
is, yeah, and I wasn't allowed
You
to
ran off
fart.
with your best friend's
yeah,
dad.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Well, I imagine you weren't running that fast at that point, were you?
And we
How
went-
old was he?
Like 30 years older than me.
Oh, bad
yeah.
guy.
Yeah, so I didn't know at the time, but apparently he was actually a paedophile.
Well, yeah. Yeah, you were a child.
To be fair to you, the signs were never there, were they?
But yeah, I was never allowed to fart when I was in a relationship with him. We were
Oh,
together
what
for
a
a few
waste.
years until I got 18, and then I was obviously clearly far too old. And but yeah,
But yeah, that's how you can tell
Did he
he's a
fuck
wrong
you off at 18?
yeah, yeah,
My God.
yeah,
Yeah.
too old.
Is he
That's
in
so
prison?
fucked.
No, unfortunately
No,
not. No.
so few of them are.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so fucked.
I mean, I got to go travelling. It wasn't all bad.
Yeah, you take the good out of it.
It's all right for him, you need to pay for a child ticket.
I used to have a missus who would hate me farting as well. She'd probably get annoyed at it. And it's like, I'm a big farter. It's just a whole hassle.
I can't be a
That's
miss
it,
of
yeah.
that. My mate has been married for 10 years and they've never farted in front of me.
What?
it's just
I just find that
pathetic.
crazy.
Yeah,
like,
it's pathetic.
I had tummy ache for years.
Yeah.
Honestly, after that, I was like, I vowed, never again.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
going
all-
to fart free.
It's your origin story, really, isn't it?
It's a beautiful origin story that comes from paedophilia.
Yeah. Hey, there's not all bad. That's what I'm saying. There's upsides to being a nonce.
It's all the porn that we get.
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
37,
37.
Yeah.
How old's your partner at the moment?
50.
Oh, you got a thing, haven't you?
I do, yeah. Yeah, I did always had a thing
But you're
for
within a
paedophiles
reasonable
until I got
range
too old.
now.
We're allowed now. Yeah.
It's less disturbing,
Yeah.
your relationship
I,
now.
I like older men.
We are judging people who sign up to your fart content, but you've got a little fetish for pensions, haven't you?
Yes, I do.
Someone likes a free bus pass.
I like them nearly dead.
Well, we've got a last one here.
Yeah.
I think I know who's been the biggest cunt that I've been told about during this feature so far. I think it's the paedophile so far.
We don't give him moonshine, though. That's...
Last thing you want is a pissed pedo.
Are we saying anyone in this story is a cunt?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
She's just,
I
she's
think
just had
it's
an
a-
accident.
yeah, I
really.
think
Yeah,
it's
what's
a
the shit between friends?
It's a story of everyone just trying to do the best they can.
Yeah. Okay.
And I think if a boyfriend still pumps her, he's a hero.
Right, last story. I'd like to nominate my so-called mate for cunt of the week.
What I like about this is he's written it like a poem.
Oh, that's nice.
It does a little bit like a poem. First up, he's been cheating on his missus with a girl from work. He told me in confidence.
Because she'd go berserk.
He went to her house and she did a twerk.
He told me in confidence, which in our group chat, we all know anyway. His missus somehow finds out, and I get the blame. Now, if that wasn't enough, the knob properly threw me under the bus.
Sorry. What the fuck are you getting the blame for? What do you mean you're getting the blame for him cheating? What's happening?
I don't know. I think some people blame their mates for encouraging it. Maybe that's happened. My mate got caught cheating and he blamed everyone else. And yeah, he wasn't
Shut
allowed.
the fuck up,
He was
you
like,
fanny.
Basically, we weren't allowed to hang around with him anymore.
Right.
And I was like, well, that's just shit.
Yeah, it's not the lads you want to worry about, is
Yeah.
it?
I actively tried to stop you doing that.
Yeah. I also just don't care. It's not my issue.
Yeah, exactly.
If my mates want to fuck up their relationship, I don't see how that's my responsibility.
Yeah,
you know?
None of your business.
If they ask me for my advice, I'll be like, yeah, that's probably not a great idea. But
Yeah,
like, if they're
yeah.
going to do
It's
it,
not
I'm
gonna
not
end well.
going to jump in front of him.
Oh, yeah, I'm not going to drag him away.
I'm like, no, the sanctity of your relationship. I don't give a fuck.
Don't cheat on this girl that I don't care about.
Yeah. Oh, I'd be really gutted if your missus, who I've met twice, would be sad.
What's her name again?
Yeah. For the record, I don't think you should cheat, and I would advise people not to. But not my beef.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Oh, I was. It's funny, isn't it, that like lads share information, but we don't really talk. Do you know what I mean? I was telling somebody that your missus was pregnant, and they went, "Oh, that's amazing. When's the baby due?" And I went, "Not a clue. Got a fucking clue."
Yeah, I know he had a miscarriage.
October, for the record, might have a spooky Halloween baby.
Yeah, he did say that, yeah. He did say that.
So I did say, you just didn't listen.
Yeah. Well, I heard pregnant, and I went, "I'll have to listen. Like, I'll listen to that story as it develops." But like, it's.
Well, the first one didn't develop.
It's not a photograph.
I was like, this fetus is fucked.
You didn't get "Here We Go" from Fabrizio Romano, did you? Rob Mulholland baby is off.
Back on! Negotiations stalled.
Couldn't agree personal terms. Right, go on, carry on with this poem.
So now, if that wasn't enough, the knob properly threw me under the bus. Every New Year, my missus goes on a full military-grade fitness mission. We're talking protein shakes, signs up to marathons, eats like a rabbit on a diet.
Loses half a stone and then puts 2 back on.
Yeah. January, innit? Now she expects me to join in, or else it's you're not being supportive every 5 minutes.
Yeah, and also, this is probably about you being a fat cunt.
Yeah, this is what it sounds like. She's starting a diet, so you start a diet.
Yeah.
Let's do it together.
Exactly.
We
You can't
should
say
both,
to your
yeah.
partner, you've got minging, Like, since we've been together, you've got way worse. Because most people aren't an investment like you.
No.
Most people don't appreciate in value like you've done.
Yeah.
Most people very much head in one direction and it's south.
Yeah. Most women age like cheese, not wine. You know what I mean?
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Whereas you smell like cheese.
It's bread, not wine. It's Patrice line you're butchering there, because cheese actually does mature well. Yep.
I don't think it's Patrice line.
It is. Yeah, plus it gets old like bread, not wine. It's Patrice O'Neill line.
Is it bread, not wine? I thought it was like cars, not houses.
Yeah, it's bread, not wine. It's Patrice
Is
O'Neill
it?
line. You've got him
Okay.
tattooed on your leg. You should know. He's just a poser.
So yes, he's not being supportive. I've got a little trick over the years to survive it. I secretly buy her a few of her clothes a size bigger. She thinks.
So do you buy the same clothes that she already owns?
Yeah,
but
because
a
surely
size
she
bigger?
would know. I'm not buying this one. 'cause
Exactly.
she'd
Women would
know.
look at the label and go, oh, this is a
I
bit
did, yeah.
big. You just look at the label and go,
Yeah.
oh, it's a larger size than I normally wear.
Also,
We know clothes.
so this woman goes on a full grade military fitness mission and doesn't have scales.
Yeah.
What are you talking? We're
This is
talking protein
mental.
shakes,
Yeah.
signs up to marathons, eats like a rabbit on a diet, doesn't
But
have
has
scales.
no idea what her current weight is.
What the fuck are we talking about?
This is
It's
absolute
Yeah.
bollocks.
clearly,
Yeah.
Maybe if
clearly
you buy
bollocks.
new
This is made up.
clothes, you can take the labels out of them.
Clearly bollocks.
I
Yeah.
don't know. I think maybe.
Your missus would be like, what size is this? It's too big.
Yeah,
Because all
maybe.
my other clothes still fit the same.
She
Like,
thinks.
how stupid is this woman?
Yeah,
She's
I'm not buying it.
She thinks he's dropping sizes and quickly sacks the fitness regimen off and goes back to the occasional run. Except my mate only went and told her about it. Now she's pissed at me. My relationship is like a delicate ecosystem, carefully balanced with white lies and strategic compliments.
Sounds very healthy.
And he's obviously fucked it, but in the plus side, at the moment she's doing the 5k, but at least she's not asking me to join her for now.
Right. Can we just scroll up a bit so I can read more of this back? Because, like, it's very confusing.
Can we get rid of this one? Because it's
Of all the things that didn't really happen.
It's
Yeah, it's
clearly not
definitely
true.
Yeah. There's no way he's bought the sizes different. What I'm confused about is, like, so, like, he told me in confidence, so then, which in our group chat we all know anyway. So has he put it in the group chat and then it's been discovered because she's looked at the group chat or something like that?
Yeah, he's not really explained
Why
why.
he's in trouble at all for any of this.
Yeah.
Makes no. I'll be honest, Tom. This makes no sense, and I'm now nominating you again for Cunt of the
Yeah.
Week.
I'll be honest, I just put this one in last night,
Yeah.
and I didn't reread it this morning because we didn't really have time.
Apart from that, like half an hour we were sat around doing nothing before we started today.
Yeah, but I was looking at bouncy castles for Debbie.
Honestly, you spent so long
Priorities.
looking at bouncy castles and nothing prepping. Bro, this one's look. There might be a story that actually happened in there, but it's so badly written we have no chance of telling.
It is badly written.
It is very badly written.
Right.
I nominate this person's English teacher.
Right, who are we doing for Cunt of the Week?
Oh,
Who's
it's
Cunt of the
a tough choice this week.
So the choice is just
Yeah, just to
this
recap.
week,
We've got the
is-
dog fucker
is
story.
Two stories where nobody did anything wrong.
Yeah.
And a story
week?
that
According
didn't
to,
happen
in your
and didn't make
opinion,
sense.
in your opinion.
Yeah, and it's our
right?
opinion that matters, isn't it, when it comes to this? Yeah.
Then
You've outdone yourself with how bad this one
We've
was.
had some really shit versions of this feature, but this might be the worst.
Are
Do you
you
want to
said-
roll the dice? Go for a fourth story?
Go on, roll the dice.
Are we putting in a fourth? Has it been so bad we need a fourth?
Maybe.
Roll the dice,
Right,
but
roll the
change
dice, come on.
that name
We'll
at the
find a
top.
short one. We'll
Come
find
on.
a smart.
I'm
a
sorry,
short
I'd
one.
love to tell you that it's not normally like this, but it is.
We'll roll the dice. We'll go for a fourth story.
Right.
Workside dad. My dad is in his mid-50s and hasn't had a job in 30 years. Lives with his parents, complains on the daily about being skint because immigrants steal jobs from white people, and cries bi-monthly about
Does he mean twice a month or every 2 months? It's hard to tell.
and cries bi-monthly about
Sorry, I'm bi-monthly curious.
cries bi-monthly about wanting to kill himself to my little brothers. Is he a cunt for being a drain on taxpayers and traumatising my brothers, or me for not wanting to deal with him?
He's the cunt.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got to be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, you know, like it's absolutely fine to be depressed. It's absolutely fine to be a failure. But don't blame it on immigrants. It's not their fault. You're a failure, not them.
Yeah.
They've managed to come from another country and steal your job. You're shit.
Yeah.
Don't stand up there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. He's got way, like, he goes way more into like the language and stuff. But yes, I wasn't directly quoting it and fucking it up, was I, Freddy? You smug little cunt.
What are you talking about? Yeah, he's a cunt.
Yeah.
He's.
There we go. Give it to his dad.
It's victim mentality, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
Right. There we go. We rolled the dice and we got a winner.
Did we? Did
Yeah.
we win?
We won.
Did we win?
We had more fun along the way.
Did we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
we
about
got.
that wasn't fun?
I don't. What about that was fun? This is awful. This is the worst thing that's
Well,
ever
put
happened.
some more effort in then, Freddie. Try and make it live. Keep it going.
Right, well, we're going to
When we listen to your stories about fucking angles, we make them funny.
We do, to be fair.
Just get your tits out, Freddie.
You're obsessed, aren't you? We'll go into a room afterwards and I'll show you one. But you have to pay for the others.
I'll show you mine, you show me yours.
Oh,
That is an unfair trade.
that really is unfair. Are yours real?
No, I paid, obviously, because I lost 8 stone. I just was left with empty, saggy little bags.
Did you have like tree squirrels skin?
They were just, yeah.
Did you do like a ball bag?
So, yeah, so like my tummy still, my legs, my arms, I still want them fixed.
How much did the excess skin go for?
Not sold it
It's
yet.
just a bloke wrapping it around his dick now, making a dick burrito.
I bet I could get a lot, you know.
Oh, 100%.
Right, well, we're going to send some moonshine to this depressed old racist. That'll sort it.
No, the person who writes a story wins the prize.
Right, well, if you're a depressed old racist, why not drink O'Donnell's Moonshine, the official drink of old racists?
I actually wasn't racist before I drank O'Donnell's moonshine, and now I am.
Now I defend statues every weekend. Thanks, O'Donnell's.
I actually had a moonshine in the car before I got in.
Did you?
Yeah.
Fucking too right. I hope it wasn't another brand of moonshine. We won't
No,
countenance
I got
that
it from
here.
the R&B show.
Yeah?
Got a little collection, yeah. for the-
Nice.
yeah.
Well, we only deal with O'Donnell's round here, not other inferior moonshines.
Hey, does your moonshine make you want to burn down a hotel with asylum seekers in it? Because ours does.
O'Donnell's, the official drink of Reform UK.
Why can't we keep sponsors?
Why can't we keep?
I've no idea.
I've no idea. We keep losing sponsors. It's weird.
I'm going to have to get to sign up early this
Why
time.
don't you drink your O'Donnell's through an air-up cup so it tastes of something else?
So it smells like something else.
That was a shit sponsor.
Yeah, no, bad sponsor.
Fuck air up.
Right. Anything else? Where can people find you?
So you can find me on my normal Instagram, which is Talk Like Charlie. My
Talk Like
farts,
Charlie.
And TikTok, Fucktastic Charlie.
Fantastic, Charlie. We'll put links in the description to this so you can find right below.
CharleneCuthbert.co.uk.
Mate, it's been an absolute pleasure having you with us.
Thank you
really
very
has.
much.
Like,
Thank you for
what
having
a
me. I've
fucking
really
joy.
enjoyed it.
Oh, we have too,
It's been
honestly.
a lot of
Like,
fun. I'm sorry I didn't get a fart out for you.
I know it's quite disappointing.
I should have worked harder to brew one, but you know,
Yeah.
honestly, I was scared I was going to shit myself.
That's
so.
absolutely fair.
If you could WhatsApp one to me, I'll put it on the
I
end.
will.
To give all our listeners a little taste of what they can get on all the
Do you know what it's going to be like? The second we cut the cameras, you'll be like,
Yeah.
pop, pop, pop. And I'll sniff everyone.
Absolute pleasure, mate. Thanks for
Thank
being here.
you.
Yeah, check out all that stuff. And like, there's loads of stuff you need to do for us. Join our Patreon if you're not on it, because there's loads of stuff on there. You get extra episodes every week, tons of specials, and first access to all our live shows, including our live tour. We're going to 6 cities around the country and Hull for some reason. So get your tickets for that at deadmentourpod.com. Also, I'm on tour. Get your tickets for that. robcomedy.com.
Can I just say that without Patreon, you only really get half a podcast? Because, for example, there's so much of the stuff you just won't get. Like, you won't understand why they're screaming Anglesey at me every 5 minutes. You won't understand soup. You might not understand
Because he
coats
loves
and
soup.
stuff.
Because he loves coats.
Loads of the stuff bleeds
'Cause he's
over
gay.
from one to the other. It is £3 a month, and for that, you literally help.
For
to
that,
keep
you can
the
get
podcast
hours
going.
of us shouting soup at Freddie. What a sale.
We're also doing a festival, aren't we? We're doing a little comedy festival. Big comedy festival.
God, Dead Meat. Yeah,
Called
it's
Dead
good,
Meat. What's
good.
going to be on there, Rob?
Oh, loads of stuff, I bet.
Do you know we've sold nearly 1,000 tickets for that?
Fucking hell.
We've sold nearly 1,000 tickets.
There's not many left.
There's only a couple of hundred left.
And it's going to be class. We've got loads
I'm
of...
selling bootleg ones. If it sells out officially, just contact me. I'll sell you some.
No, you're not.
Yes, I will.
You're not selling your fucking shitty counterfeit knockoff tickets.
I'm going to sell knockoff tickets to my own festival. Yeah, I am
you-
going to do it.
No chance.
Because I'm going to know what they look like. I'm going to sell some of the wristbands. I'm just going to order more and keep some in my pocket. Just see me. Give me 50 quid and you can come in. I don't give a shit. Yeah.
Oh,
in fact, fuck it. I'll undercut myself. 40 quid cash. I'll let you in.
But yeah, there's going to be comedy, there's going to be freaks, there's going to be fighting, there's
You
going to
get-
be fire.
You can get free tattoos. We're having 3 tattoo artists there this year. We only had one last year. So like the price of the ticket is way cheaper than any tattoo. So if you want a tat, just come get it and have a free comedy festival.
Yeah, the tattoo might be shit.
Oh god, yeah, the tattoo will be awful. We really fucked some people up last year. We're planning on doing even more this year.
Nice.
But yeah, come down to Dead Meat. It's going to be class. August 30th. Dead good fun. But yeah, in the meantime, go fuck yourself.